Okay, so good evening, Yolanda.
Good evening,
I've
Cedric.
got Yolanda here that came to visit me, and so Yolanda and daughter-in-law, the daughter-in-law brought her. They in based in North Bay, and Yolanda has got a very unique situation. She's got an adult autistic child. Now, when you think of autism, you always think in terms of toddlers, children under 10, because that's how the media portray children with autism. However, Yolanda's situation is quite unique because, or maybe it's not as unique as we think.
Mm,
So Yolanda's got a 30 plus,
33 year.
33-year-old adult autistic child. And the situation, to make a long story short, he's in a, it's not an
A
institution.
residential facility.
That's a residential facility that is geared up to give him the best quality of life. Now, that is quite expensive. And with your husband going on early
He's
retirement,
already, his company, they funded him now for the last 3 years.
mm-hmm,
But he went on early retirement. The company now put him on
yeah,
retirement. And he's been at home now for a year. But the company was offering now, they offered to pay him until the end of
yeah,
October this year, which is in 2 months' time.
yeah.
So,
And that puts you in a terrible situation
terrible
because
situation.
the school, let's call it a school, costs about
1,000
16,000
a
a
month.
month,
16.
16,000 a
People
month.
will say it's expensive, but it's not for the care that he's getting,
Mm-hmm.
because it's not anybody that can look after them.
Yeah,
It's specialized people, which
yeah,
obviously get specialized salaries.
correct.
Yeah.
And then you got this backer buddy. You
I,
gonna
s-
give me the link, no?
yeah, I started the Becca Buddy.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Facebook, but as you say, I can give it to you and you can
The
put it
link,
out
yeah,
there
I'll
for
put it
me.
out there for you.
And then, yeah, this is just a request for everyone.
For any
Any
assistance.
assistance, whichever amount. Somebody started off my account with a 20 rand.
Yeah,
And I was so grateful for that 20 rand, because I said that was somebody that probably didn't have money but wanted to give.
yeah, and
So,
I made a point yesterday. I had two kids here that's going to Cairo to represent South Africa in gymnastics, and I said that so they needed something like, I think it was, I don't know, let's say 50,000, and I was saying that in itself 50,000 does sound a lot. But if you think of, let's say, my following, I'm not even considered a big creator. I've got probably combined maybe 300,000 followers over all my platforms and all my profiles. Which actually, so you need
it's
160,000 for the year.
196 for the year.
Now, now let's say each one of my followers give a 50 cent. You'll have
Yes,
your money.
yeah.
Obviously, that is not realistic because some people
Not,
want to watch. They don't want to help. Some people just want to.
and some, they not by the
They're not
means to
by the
give.
means.
Yeah.
Yes, a five. You're not by the means with a 50 cents. I don't know. Maybe it's the weed talking.
Uh,
Anyway, I'm joking. I'm joking. But the point so you guys know why we are here, right? I'll provide all the links in the post that I make on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. But now I need to bring it in a little bit more personal. So if you can tell us what it is like to have an adult autistic child in the house and why, because there will be somebody that's going to say, why don't you just bring him home, why don't you look after him, you his mother. Give us a little bit of an insight into what that is like for you
as I
as a
told,
young 50-year-old.
60.
Oh, 60, you could have fooled me.
Yes.
Well done.
As I said, it's not a problem for me to look after my child. It's just the care that he's getting that side is so good for him, for his health, for his mental health, his
Yeah.
physical health. it did him a world of good
Yeah.
being there. For him to come home is to come and sit, do nothing. I won't be able to give him that is getting that side.
Yeah.
And also he has this, he started, as I told you, at the age of 27 with seizures, and that changed his behavior. So he's on heavy meds at the
Yeah.
moment. And there are those occasions where you get the meltdowns, people.
Yes.
And you think it's tantrums, it's not, it's meltdowns. It's all the noises, the sounds, the
Overstimulation.
overstimulation.
And does he self-harm?
And then he tend to self-harm, which he runs to the wall and he knock his head. And Alison can tell
And
you,
I mean,
it's not a nice thing to
as
watch.
an adult, he's got the strength of an adult.
That is part of the reason why we actually looked for a place for him, because we're getting older now and we don't have the strength to restrain him.
Yeah.
And it takes a long time to calm him after that.
Yeah.
So it puts a lot of strain and
Pressure.
stress and pressure on us in that sense.
So guys, there you have it. We're reaching out to the community. If you guys can help, please click the link on this video. And Yolanda, I hope that we'll get all the support that we can.
Yeah, I hope
Is
so
there
too.
a special final message you want to give out to other mothers of children with autism?
No, I just want to tell the audience that's watching that they must please look out for the word autism, because people tend to ignore it. There's a lot of emphasis on AIDS, cancer, which is also
In its own right.
in its own right, but autism seems to be swept under the carpet. And the parents out there, the families are battling or struggling with the autism, because people don't really take note of it, so they don't get recognized, they don't get the help that they need.
And a lot of people tend to because they can't see the disorder,
Sometimes they look perfectly normal, so they don't see.
and so they don't think there's anything.
That's
Yeah.
it, yeah.
So yeah, guys, there you have it. Create awareness around autism. I hope that this video helped a few people, and if you guys can help Yolanda, please click the link on the video, and then we can maybe get that. Maybe let's do a follow up in a month's
Yes,
time
we
or so.
can,
You can tell us how it went.
Yeah.
And then if you've got any questions relating to autism, please pop it in the comment section. And Yolanda, you follow me now?
Yes, I follow
So you can-
I can come and respond.
There
as
we
well.
go. So if obviously any negative comments I'm going to delete, any cut for your block. So if you've got any constructive, genuine questions, Yolanda will be more than happy to answer in the comment section.
Thank
Yolanda, thanks for coming out, man.
Thank you, man. Thank
On
you
a
very
Friday,
much.
stel jy so oorslaap al, hoe laat is dit nou? It's 2 minutes to 8, ek is al in die kooi gewees al.
It's too good to be true.
Ja, ek is 'n werkende man. Yolanda, thanks for coming out, man, and I hope this thing works
Yeah.
out for you.
Me too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay,
Cedric.
keep well.